Deep inside of me thinking, part one, marriage, not just a marriage, international marriage. So this year I decided to a little bit more deep down to share what's like I noticed actually many women feel the same, but it's just not sharing honest level because it's just not that afraid, but we do care other people's feelings and less judgment would be great. So I just don't share many years, but I decided to simply do. Good morning, everyone. If you don't follow me yet, my name is Yuko. I am digital business owner. I have a full-time job Monday through Friday and working part-time in the weekend and building this digital business in between. Thank you for tuning in. So international marriage, what's like? So my husband was serviceman Air Force when we met. We tried to do the language exchange through friend. So I was trying to learn English and my husband tried to learn Japanese. A man who fall in love with my culture deeply inside. He was deep in us. He live outside. He just love local event. He just love with Japanese people. That's how he describes. So neighbors and everybody else try to get him a girlfriend kind of situation. And here I am. I didn't know nothing, those background. And well, because of language, I thought it's a good idea. But unfortunately, I wasn't living nearby a base. So I kind of start talking on the phone or through somebody, it's called three-way phone back then. And he wrote a letter to me and it was a quite experience that I never date or never get to know people like that. And some point he didn't know how to date with Japanese girl. Oh, excuse me, I never know how to date with American guys. So we kind of remind each other, is this like date? Is this like... It was a quite experience, but because of the reason, we were very honest to start with because it's not both sides to not to disrespect and we just don't know. So before you know it, he couldn't extend it to stay there, Tokyo. So he has to come back to America side and he actually, before we get serious, he asked me to marry me. And that same day, I actually put in 2 weeks notice that my job was so stressed out. So I thought it was timing. Timing was everything. And I told him that just because this timing, I don't want to jump right on, but I just don't know what to think. That was my answer. But anyway, so that's how we got married. And, I started life in California. One thing I noticed is that because the way we started, I couldn't speak English right. And so I try understand him and he tried to understand me. That honest choices was our foundation. And that's what I think because he has to fly away 3 weeks at a time basically and 2 weeks in. And so we did everything possibly could with these 2 weeks and he's gone for 3 weeks. So I stay in the apartment and landlord and neighbors and they are really kind people. Many times when I got sick, I knocked the door next door neighbor and make sure that what am I taking the medication is right and how to take. It's just embarrassing, but I just have to make sure that back then cell phone wasn't it. So, oh my goodness. So there is always good people out there. To me, as long as you are right energy to approach people and you don't have a choice, but you need to find out, people be there for you. And so that's how I survive. And because of that experience, my husband just surprised, you did what? So he went to the neighbors and asked thank you and share the meal, and sometimes I cook and share, and that's how to me is relationship is to build. And that experience is the only I can think I'm successful in any part-time and any full-time. Only I have a one experience at full-time, but that's how I building a relationship with anyone. And that's the fastest way to successful life. I really believe in that. Please follow me. I'm going to share more. Have a great day. Thank you for tuning in.